Welcome everybody to Driven by DN. This is Donald and today we are going to be looking at this beautiful 2025 Toyota Camry XSE Hybrid. This is my personal vehicle. I just picked it up around a month ago and today we're just going to be doing a little walk around. I'm going to be showing you some of the features this car has and yeah, we're just going to, explore this car. So let's start from the front here. As you can see, XSE model brings this beautiful front end, very aggressive, I guess you can call it hammerhead shark front end. For the XSE model you do get a color match grille, which you don't get on the SE. But this has been kind of controversial. Some people say it's beautiful, some people say it's really ugly, and some people just are in the middle, and at first, honestly, I didn't really like this design, but it grew on me and so much that I decided to buy it. So let's get closer up here. We can see the dual projector LED headlights along with the amber parking light. Now this will actually turn white if you are driving with the daytime running lights on, and whenever you put your parking lights on or your headlights on, this would actually change to orange. And moving down here, this is the accent lighting. Now this is an optional package. It is around $400 and this is actually functional. As you can see, the vents come out through there, and yeah, that's that. And one thing I do like about this car is whatever you call this, I guess you could call it a little lip kit, but I think it really makes the front end sportier and more aggressive. Moving over here, you can see the radar for the cruise control for collision warning. This does have Toyota safety sense, and up here, this is another optional package. This is the black badge overlay. So basically, what this is it's just a black overlay over the original badge, which would be chrome. And I think for the XSE model, that really makes this car pop because of the true sporty design that Toyota was going for. Moving on to the side, you can see these beautiful 19-inch wheels, split 5-spoke design, wrapped in 235/40 R19 tires. These are the Bridgestone Turanza EL440s. Toyota has been using that for the Camry for quite a long time now. As you can see, moving to the side, you can see basically same dimensions, overall silhouette very similar to the 8th gen, which was the 2018 to 2024 models. If you haven't checked that video out already, please do so. I did actually own one of those. I owned a 2021 and I did do a pretty in-depth review of that video on my channel. Moving back here, you can see LED tail lights, completely LED reverse lights, LED turn signals, and more of that black overlay action. Stepping back, you do see a pretty aggressive diffuser down there, but one thing I really don't like is there's only 2 exhaust pipes and they're on one side. Now there is a cutout for one over there, as you can see, but none of the models come with quad exhaust, which the old ones did, but now they don't do it anymore. Maybe they're saving it for a Camry Prime performance-oriented model, but for now, none of the models come with quad exhaust. You can see mud guards right there. Those are installed by the port, I believe. Those don't come from the factory. As you can see, side mirror right here. We do have blind spot monitoring and keyless entry. Up here, we have a beautiful panoramic sunroof. All right, let's take a look at the inside. So this is the cockpit red interior. Beautiful, beautiful seats. I love the design on these. They are perforated and ventilated seats are an option. Look at this design, guys. So beautiful, and the leather is way softer than what they use in the 8th gen model. Now hopping in here, you can see you're greeted by two 12.3-inch displays, and we're gonna turn that on in just a second here. Over here, automatic high beams, traction off, display cluster brightness, a blank. I assume for the ones that are more option, this would be for the head-up display, and trunk fuel door. Power windows, one touch up and down, all four of them. A cool thing is this Camry actually has double pane glass, so kind of like in the more luxury Lexus vehicles, this actually has like two pieces of glass and like a film in the middle to help with like noise reduction. All right, let's get this car started up and we'll talk about it some more. All right, guys, now that this car's all started up, you can see all the electronics come to life. Let me turn this down to avoid any wind noise. As you can see, Toyota updated this steering wheel. It is leather wrapped, also heated. Right there is the toggle for it. Completely new cruise control buttons right here. No more of the little thing that comes down here or the traditional ones. These are a bit more complicated. I haven't really played around with it because I don't really use cruise control, but over here, phone, back button to control this. So basically if you hold OK and you go up and down, you can choose what you want shown on here. Left side, same thing, eco score, EV ratio, navigation, things like that, audio. And over here you can do all the trip stuff and the energy monitor and look at the tire pressure, things like that. So that's that for that. And over here you can see the 12.3-inch multimedia screen. This system is really cool, very responsive. As you can see, it comes in with its built-in navigation system, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto are wireless, and it does have Sirius XM and things of that nature. Now this model doesn't have the JBL sound system, but I personally think it is a very good sounding audio system. Now looking down here, you can see climate control buttons are still physical. You have heated seats. Ventilated seats are optional, like I said before. This one doesn't have it, but premium package Camry XSEs and XLEs do have ventilated seating. You can see dual zone automatic climate control. Now this is S mode. Whenever this light illuminates, that means there's no air coming out of the back seats because it doesn't sense anybody sitting back there. Those are my kids, but they're not heavy enough to trigger it. So that's all for this area. Down here, wireless charger. This is actually standard on all models now, even on the LE models. And over here you have a little storage compartment, two cup holders. Now speaking of storage, I do miss that the little compartment they had here. If you had any Toyota in the past like 20 years, you would know what I'm talking about. There's always a little change pocket right here that will pop down and you could put whatever you want in it, coins, receipts, whatever. But I really do miss that, man. Sometimes I reach for it and there's nothing here and I'm like, damn, man, that's sad. But moving down here, you can see Toyota really stepped up the game with the pedal game here. You can see aluminum pedals, very sporty. I'm not sure if that comes in an SE or other models, but it definitely comes standard on the XSE models. Just take a quick look around of the interior. Back seats are very roomy. Excuse my belongings back there. Overall, beautiful interior. If I open the sunshade here, you can see a massive sunroof. Now, I'm unsure if Toyota did actually fix the issues with the panoramic sunroof, but I guess we'll find out. I do have a extended warranty on this car, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And over here, you can see the rear view mirror auto dimming. They did reduce the bezels here, so it's almost frameless. And home link is down here. You have 3 different presets for your garage doors, gates, whatever it may be. Now up here, your SOS button, sunroof controls, and lighting controls, like always. Yeah, one last look, guys. Very beautiful interior. Let me actually go show you the back seat so you see what it's like to be back there. All right, we're now in the back seat. You do have two air vent controls, one USB-A, one USB-C. This USB-A, I do have it hooked up to a cigarette port adapter, and that runs into the back seat all the way up here to my rear facing dash cam. Now you do get two cup holders here, more in the pockets, two more in the pockets, and pretty decent leg room, pretty decent headroom, as you can see. Now I'm around 5'10". This is my seating position, and I still have a few inches between my knees and the seat, and you can get your feet down under for a very comfortable seating position. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Now let's hop back in the driver's seat where I talk about my thoughts on this vehicle. All right, guys, we're back in the driver's seat of the 2025 Camry. Now we're gonna talk about this car and my personal experience with this car. Now, actually, I'm gonna move this up to the top level of the garage so we have some more lighting. So while we do that, I've had this car for a month and a couple of days. I got it June 13th, and as of recording this video, it is July 17th. Now, I've put around 5,200, almost 5,300 miles on it. I'm at 5,272 miles, and I actually just got the first Toyota Care service done completely free, 5,000 mile service, which basically just a tire rotation. They do oil changes every 10,000 now with the Toyota Care free maintenance plan. So yeah, over the last 5,000 miles, I've averaged 46.5 miles per gallon. Now that is mixed city and highway. It is half a mile under the EPA rating of 47 miles a gallon, but that's not bad considering that I daily this car in Houston, where you have to blast the AC all day, every day. As you can see, the engine just kicked on right there to help me come up that hill. Now that we're up here, there's some more lighting and we can talk about this car more. So, personal experience, right? Well, this car, very comfortable, just like the old 8th gen model. What else is there? It's actually more fun to drive because of the electric motors. There, it feels more torquey. Horsepower numbers have gone up actually. 225 on the front wheel drive models like this one, and 232 on the ones that are all wheel drive. Now, I believe it is the same 2.5 liter inline 4 engine, but it does have an added electric motor. Now I believe it's 2 in the front, and if you get an all-wheel drive, it adds 1 to the back, so you have 3 electric motors if you do get the hybrid model. Now that makes it pretty fun to drive, very efficient, also 46 to 48 miles per gallon. In the city, I've had numbers as high as, if you can believe it, 60 miles a gallon on this XSE model. Now for the LE model, I believe that is the most efficient model. 51 actually, 51 miles per gallon combined for the LE, since it has the 16-inch wheels. So that one is a little bit, quite a decent amount more eco-friendly, but this one is still amazing. 47 miles a gallon, gets easily 550 miles on a tank, and this tank is actually smaller than the previous gen at 13 gallons flat. The old one was actually 16, but it still, since it's hybrid, it still goes really far before needing to fill back up. And when you fill back up, it's like $28, $29, $30 at most at current gas prices, which is around $2.90. So yeah, my personal thoughts of this car are, it's very fun to drive, very cost friendly, low maintenance. Basically gas prices are slashed in half of what I used to from what I used to drive, which is a 4-cylinder Camry from 2021. So if you're coming from a more I guess less efficient car and you're looking to upgrade to the Camry, definitely expect a pretty significant change in your gas expenses. So yeah, other than the efficiency and the power, this car rides really well. It goes over bumps relatively smoothly, even the ones on that are on the rougher side. Corners really well. Does a, what is it called? Body roll. Body roll is pretty minimal for a economy sedan that this is. And oh, one thing I forgot to mention, this actually comes with a black headliner, which was one of my biggest complaints of the interior of the last gen. On the last gen, it was like a grayish beige color, and I hated it because it never went really well with the red interior here. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for the POV drive of this car. I'm gonna be releasing that soon as well, probably maybe even at the same time as the release of this video, since I'm probably gonna go ahead and film that right now. I have some time to burn before I go home. So yeah, well, I'll see you guys in that video. I appreciate every one of y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.